everyone. I hope you're doing well today, man. I hope no matter where on this planet you are, that your day is going amazing or that it went amazing for you. I want to talk about frequency today, just a little bit, just want to touch on it. But we always hear that energy doesn't lie or all things are energy. But what does it mean? How are we connected to the energy? Do you remember as kids, we really didn't like to wear shoes? We always wanted our feet to be touching the ground. We didn't care if our feet got hurt. We didn't care if we got splinters. We didn't care if we got cuts. We didn't care about any of that. We just needed to feel the mud, the grass, soccer balls, whatever it was. We needed to feel it, and we would fight to not have to wear shoes. So did we know back then subconsciously or somehow that we needed to connect to the earth? We just somehow knew. We didn't want shoes at all. We didn't start really wearing tennis shoes until the 60s, 70s, 80s. It boomed in the 80s. Rubber sole shoes were invented by Goodyear back in the 1800s, something like 1880 or something like that. And rubber soles started to pick up around 1920, 1930. But it boomed in the late 70s, early 80s. Everyone started wearing tennis shoes. And that prevented us being connected to the earth. The earth gives us a frequency, it gives us an energy. It vibrates at 7.83 hertz. It gives us that energy. We vibrate somewhere around 7.5. So we're connected to the earth. And when our feet are firmly planted on the ground or we're running around, hiking in the water, no matter what, it helps us to release static energy that's building up within the body. If we can't connect, we have inflammation happening, we have sickness happening. This is true. We have all of this buildup because if we're not able to release this buildup, we get sick as humans. We get sick. For instance, a home, a building, something like that, it's always connected to the earth. It's connected by a copper tube, a copper wire, just so the house doesn't explode or create or build up all this energy within the home. It's not good. We need to be grounded. We need to be connected in some way. Frequencies are all around us. We have to have that matching energy, that matching frequency to do all the things that we desire. Plants have a frequency. Plants, I'm looking at my notes. Plants have energy frequencies of 50 to 120 hertz. Plants also scream. It's called the ultrasonic scream. If you were to yank a plant out of the ground, it literally screams. It really does. It feels this pain. The plants feel their own pains through their own frequencies. So we need to learn how to connect and use the frequencies of our body. We need to get grounded. If you live in an urban environment, I know it's tough. I sort of do. I halfway do. And it's tough to find a patch of grass. Around me, it's like dog parks. I mean, in my immediate vicinity, it's like dog parks. And who wants to do that? You know what I mean? Get your feet, just take off your shoes and start walking around a dog park. That's not happening. So for me, I try to get out. I'll find a park somewhere, do some hiking or whatever, but I'll get my shoes off, man. I have to feel the grass. I have to feel the earth. When is the last time you actually felt it? When is the last time? I'm not saying put on slippers and walk around. I'm not saying put on your tennis shoes and walk around. When is the last time that you literally took your shoes off and just walked around? It's been a while for most, I'm sure. I know there's a lot of people that do it, but for most, they don't. So you need to connect to these frequencies. You need to learn to vibrate higher. All of us do. We talk about manifestation all the time. So you have to attract that same frequency. What better way to do it is if your whole body and your whole mind is already grounded. You're in your perfect frequency. You're there. You know what I'm saying? We are all there once we can match what we're doing with the earth. 7.6, 7.5. That's about as close as you're going to get. Everything is energy. Everything has a frequency. You look at me, you look at a building, no matter where you look, you see matter, but it's really not there. It's not this solid. It's honestly not. Science has proven this. We're just a bunch of atoms put together and compacted to where we form what appears to be a solid. Don't ask me how you can put your hand, why we can't put our hands through things or anything like that. I don't quite understand all that myself, but it's there. Okay, it's there. But the thing is, we need to be able to match frequencies. We need to be able to get out more. We need to touch the earth and just fill ourselves with good frequency instead of building up shit. Why do you want to be sick? This is another way. It's good eating, good healthy whole food eating. I'm not saying you have to be strict on everything. You want a piece of cake, go have a piece of cake from time to time. Don't fill yourself with processed sugars and things like that. It's not good for you. And you know it's not. And no one is saying that you can't have a cookie or a cake or a slice of pizza or any of those things, potato chips. You can feed your body correctly. Just do it from time to time. Don't do it every day, man. Get out, ground, feel the earth. Just be in a great vibrating space. And these things will help you get there. But just remember when we were kids, we didn't want to wear shoes. I'm not saying go to work and not wear shoes. That would be kind of fun, actually. But yeah, man, just understand frequencies and energies. And yeah, energy, that quote, energy doesn't lie, kind of gets me a little bit because most people try to weaponize that. And they seem to do it around people or towards people and spouses or relationships or things like that. If you're having an issue in a relationship, so, oh, energy doesn't lie. So you're trying to cast upon someone else that they just have bad energy. It could be you too, you know? But what that means is that it's normally your gut feeling. That's the energy we're talking about, the energy that's coming from within, because we all have that sixth sense. It's about how about using it, how we've learned how to use that sixth sense. That's the energy that we're talking about because we tap into energies with our subconscious mind. It's already there. We learned this at birth. You know, it's already in our human DNA to recognize energies. We're not aware of everything, but it comes to pass that if we're walking around something that's negative or we're in front of someone that's negative and they're emitting just a lower vibe, a lower vibration, we feel it. That energy is not lying. And we know, and then we can watch the actions of that person or that event. We can sense it, watch it, understand it, and get away from it. And that's when the flight or fight comes in. It's all connected. It's all connected. So energy doesn't lie. We just know how to use that and how to tap into that energy. Energy is a creation of all things. It is. Everything has a frequency, everything has energy. Money, that seems to be the thing that people want to manifest the most. There's nothing wrong with that, but money has its own frequency. I think it's at point one, something like that. If we can match that currency, and if they're at point one and we're 7.5, I think we can match that fairly quickly. But we have to act as if as well. We have to visualize those things. We have to be able to send out our thoughts, our visualizations to match that frequency, and those things will be attracted. I always tell people if you're trying to manifest something, yeah, money is good, but manifest an amazing life, prosperity for your life, love, healing. Manifest those things too. Manifest, put out manifesting energy for someone else. Why does it always got to be you? Help someone else manifest their dreams and their desires. But we all have to be on that wavelength. We all have to be on that frequency. I know I'm kind of rambling with this, and you've probably heard this all before, but maybe it's a refresher to get outside, to look at a rose, to look at a tree, to look at a tree trunk, to watch the water, watch the ripples, be hypnotized by that. Go to the ocean and just feel that energy. You can literally feel the energy of the ocean just by standing there and looking at it. I'm from Hawaii, so we dived in the ocean. We love the ocean. We thrive off of the ocean. The salt, the taste of the salt, the taste of the ocean, the smell of the salt water, the wind that comes off of the waves. It's there. It's this amazing frequency, man. And you can do the same thing by getting in a lake, in a stream. You don't have to have the ocean. It's not going to be as powerful as far as violence goes, but a stream is peaceful, just like the ocean. As wicked as the ocean can be in some spots, it can also be very soothing, very energetic, very calming, just like a stream. Put your feet in the water, man. Let your dogs, your cats, whatever it is, let them run in the stream. Same thing with your animals. They need this energy as well. But take the time, smell the roses. That's a great saying as well, but it's also true. Smell it, look at it, touch it, feel it, imagine it, let your senses go wild with it. You have to break away from the madness, the monotony of shit, because we have to deal with it every day. We see it. We see it on TV. We see it out on the road. We see it in the office. We see it at the malls. We see it everywhere. It's like, damn, don't you just want to kick back and just take in some absolutely calming and amazing energy? Look at this planet. We're only here for a blink, not even that. The time is so short. Lifespans are, somewhere 75 to 76 years old. A lot do make it into their 80s. But I'm just saying, it is a blink. If you are an older adult right now, think about it. Think about your childhood. It was yesterday. That's what it felt like. And if you're young, where I'm at now, and a lot of people older than I am, trust and believe this. It's coming faster than you think. That is why I always tell people, man, live your life, travel. Possessions are good. They're all right. Nice things are cool. Nothing wrong with it. But man, experience the world. Experience Europe if you're in the US. If you're in Europe, experience the US a little bit. We got our own issues like everybody else. But travel, test yourself, test your limits. Just do it. Skydive. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. I would rather skydive than go up in a hot air balloon. But hey, different strokes for different folks, man. But just test your limits. Test yourself. Climb something, study something before you do it. So, you're not reckless with it. Don't be reckless with anything. I'm not saying that. You want to surf, learn how to surf. You want to body surf, learn how to do that. You want to paint, do those things that stimulate yourself, that will stimulate you, and that you can go share with someone else. Say, man, I did this. You need to try it. Gather experiences, man. Don't worry about the material things. Even for myself, to be honest, I've been in media forever. I've been in music forever. So I have things, you know what I mean? Cameras, lighting, soundboards, keyboards, musical instruments. I have all those things. And yes, they are material possessions, but I need them for my craft. But I'm not looking to have the newest and the biggest and the best. I will use something until it just doesn't work anymore. I'm not talking physically work, but as far as technology and what I need to do. And you need to do that in your own life too. Get the things that you need and you desire. Don't get something because it's trending, it's a fad, that kind of thing, and it gives you temporary joy. You might have it out for, a couple months and then you put it away. That should tell you right there that you're seeking something else. That was just a temporary fix. Find the permanence, man. Go find that energy that makes your soul soar, that makes your mind open up. That's the energies that we're here for. We're not here to suffer. We're here to manifest the most amazing life for ourselves. We're not supposed to wake up in fear or worry or sadness. We're not supposed to have that. It comes back to you controlling your own life as far as sadness goes and releasing those things that make you sad. It is possible. I have other podcasts about that, other episodes. You can go and listen to them where we talk about it. We talk about releasing yourself, but everything has to do with your energy, your frequency. So if you can just get outside, take off your shoes, take off your slippers, take off your sandals, take off your boots, and touch the earth. Place your hand on it. Feel it. Grab the grass. Don't pull it out. It screams. I'm telling you not to hurt. I'm not saying don't hurt the grass. I'm just saying it has an energy of its own. And you need to connect with it. Give the earth some love, man. It gives you love. You are breathing because of trees and grass. It's a fact. Show what keeps you alive, love, and it'll return it more than the air that you breathe. I can't say it enough. Connect your frequency. That's where it all begins. The grounding effect, man. It's where it all begins. Everything comes from the dirt. Everything. We came from it. Everything is energy. Energy doesn't lie if you know the true meaning of the statement. And I hope that you can implement these things in your life, man. I really, really do. Watch how you shift. You'll go out, you'll start walking around in the grass and everything feels good. And you'll feel, wow, this is amazing. It works. It really, really works. You'll feel amazing. And then that'll shift. You'll start to eat better. You'll start to sleep better. You'll start to lose weight because you're out more exercising, walking around. You're adding those, you're burning more calories and you're eating better. Everything has synchronicity. Everything does. Everything works together. But if you move in a negative space, in a negative energy, in a negative frequency, that's what you're going to get. And you know it. You know it. It's how you surround yourself with people. You hang around people that all they do is bitch. Guess what? You bitch. And if you're not that type of person and your energy is not vibing with them, you will begin to walk away from it. If not totally, a lot. You know what I mean? You don't want that. You don't want that shit in your life. Like, oh my God, I could handle it, but it's constant. And this is energy. So I hope that you feel these things. I hope that you're able to get out. I hope that you're going to have some amazing experience with it. I know this was short and I know you know a lot of these things, but refreshers are good. Some people don't know about it. So, anyway, thank you for being here in this episode. I thank you for listening to it. And I just hope that you have an amazing, amazing day, an amazing week. Tell someone that you love them always. Until the next episode, peace and aloha, everyone.